Well, how do there, chums? It's I, Captain Steve, back with Cartographers, the third expedition, Expeditions Revisited, and we're heading up into the station. Now, the reason I head into the station is so I've got it on my teleporter list. Plus, also, it pops yet another badge. So, yes, we're doing Phase 4 at the moment, people, and we've taken off from the planet, because we've done all that in the previous episode. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's in the top right corner. And yeah, heading into the station, it's going to pop this badge and get some gnarly music. I'll shut up for a sec. That is freaking epic, isn't it, that tune? Right, I'm at the Galactic Trade Terminal. I'm going to buy some ionized cobalt. Now, I could have just spun up the cobalt I got into the cave into the ionized variety. I could have done. But no, I'm going to buy a stack, fudge it. We've got the freaking units to do it, so why the heck not? Because we sold all those bones. Lovely jubbly. Right, so now I just want to make a little bit of launch thruster fuel, not using the ionized cobalt, but using some dehydrogen, some metal plating. I guess, boom, we've made that. Lovely jubbly. And what I really need to do is make some warp fuel as well. But anyhow, let's just go back to my old base, the first base I made. Now that I've touched roots inside that space station, it's back on my teleporter list, so I can teleport back up here whenever I want. So at my other base, my copper farm, after I delete everything at my base that I don't want, I'm going to go back to my copper farm and maybe put down the teleporter there. And yeah, make that base my actual base of doing everything. So here I am at my old base, the very first base I put down, deleting everything. So now I can put down those things at my other base. So I've just got one base in the system. Yeah, awesome. And I'm going to leave that base down for the whole duration of this expedition. So if you don't want to build all these base parts and you want it nice and easy and good, you just got to go to my coordinates, which, because you spawn anywhere on the planet, it could be a bit of a mission. But if you get there, it's going to save you a heck of a lot of time and a lot of hassle. So I suggest trying to get there. And if you have got the exomech, you can actually grasshopper your way there. Even though it says that it's going to take you an hour or something, I found that just jumping and going all the way there, I actually cut that hour down to something like 15 minutes. So it's like a fraction of the time, a quarter of the time that it gives you is roughly how long it's going to take you to get to my base. Yeah, awesome. So here we go. Now I can just delete the remnants of what's left. Goodbye, base, you're gone. Into obliteration you go. The only trouble is, now I don't have my teleporter there. I'm going to have to fly back up to the station, use a teleporter to go back to my other base. Or I can just take off in my ship, and I can fly across the planet to my base. That's probably the best bet, isn't it? Because I'm looking around right now where my base is, and I'm trying to spot any high mountains. And you know what? There are some fairly high mountains. So if I select the mission that is for the actual mountain, we can see how high it is in longitude or latitude. Longitude is crossways. Latitude is upways, isn't it? So here we go. Let's just pop these badges. Oh, my inventory is full. You know what? We could go back up to the station and we could sell this stuff. Schoolboy error. I should have freaking sold the stuff earlier, shouldn't I? Anyway, we can pop all the badges later. So I've actually selected, the hills are alive with the sounds of music. Yeah, right. So there you go. There's a really high point up there. I'm not going to freaking climb up there. No, I'm going to fly my ship up there. And hopefully, as we're flying our ship up, we'd actually see the level of elevation that we reach when we get to that lofty height of that mountain. So here we go, let's take on off. Yes, it works. Brilliant. So we can use our ship, now that we're airborne, to actually scout out the highest mountain. And no mountain high enough. All this I'm breaking into song for you guys today. What a treat for the freaking ear holes. Lovely. Awesome. Right, so you can see here, that is about 1,000. Now, I guess I could stick down another base computer and probably build a higher and higher and higher. But no, that's a bit cheesy, isn't it? Let's see if we can find a freaking mountain. What about this treetop? If I was to stand on the tree? No, it doesn't quite do it. Let's have a little nose around. Oh, that's quite high. Oh, that one's over. Oh, that's quite high. Oh, look at that one. We found a super high one. Let's go there. Let's fly on over to that mountain and see if that mountain is high enough. Yeah, look at that. Air grab. Freaking air grab. We've got the power. Hey, guys, let's fly on over to that mountain. I'm even sitting down like most of the boy bands do on TV. I've even got one of these stupid hats like most of the boy band have yeah, but I'm just not that cool. In fact, this would probably, 10 years ago. It's Peaky Blindery type stuff, isn't it? But I love this flat cap. It's freaking awesome. It hides my barnet, which is just freaking... I look like a caterpillar that got electrocuted. But yes, it's actually made by Barbara. I really like Barbara. Yeah, I'm not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me, Barbara, I am available. Yes, awesome. I don't drive a Land Rover, though. No, I live in the freaking city. Well, what's the point in having a Land Rover in the city? But then you see loads of them. Anyway, I digress. We're going off on a tangent. Now I'm on top of a mountain, and you can see here I'm only 100 out. So then, oh, look, that one looks even higher. That one looks even higher. Right, come on, ship. We've got another mountain to climb. Yes, we do. It's a little bit cheesy, isn't it? Flying your ship to the dawn of the mountain and just popping your head out and going, yeah, here I am. But if it works, it freaking works, people, doesn't it? Right, so let's spin this around, and we're heading over to this mountain over here, Twin Peaks. There's like two of them right next to each other. Lovely jubbly. Let's head on over to them. If you haven't watched Twin Peaks, it's freaking weird. Yes. I watched it when I was a real youngster. I'm talking like, pre-18. I'm probably in between the age of 12 and 18. And oh my days, it messed with my mind. I may need to watch that back as an adult. It may actually make sense. I don't know. People stroking lumps of wood and talking to them and things. I don't know, actually. I don't know whether it would... I don't think an age is a thing. I don't think it's going to make any more sense. Right, let's go and land over here. Again, freaking tangents, Twin Peaks now. Right, let's go and land on this mountain. And it looks like we're high enough, people. We are. So there we are. On the actual starting planet, there are actual mountains high enough to pop this mission. Yes, the hills are alive with the sound of music. And Steve's lovely angelic voice, I should care to mention. Yes, care to mention? Lovely, awesome. Done, diddly, and done. Right, well, I'm back down at my copper farm. My only remaining base now upon this lovely planet. Right, I say lovely planet, we're being hit by a storm and we're being eaten alive by said storm. Frickin' storm. Now what I want to do is I want to make a wall out of ferrite dust, which I don't have a lot of ferrite dust. I only have enough to build one wall, because there's hardly any rocks on this bloody planet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spanner a load of these in by using the glitch. Now I told you about the glitch before. You just select the item you want, go into wire mode, so you've got the wire selected, and then you press R2 and triangle at the same time, and just move the stick around a bit while you're doing it. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to get loads of bits of wire all over the place, but you will get a load of walls as well. And then you just have to go into delete mode, so you just press square to go into edit mode, and then you delete them all using L2. There we go, delete, delete, delete. And I'm getting loads of ferrite dust. You see over there, I've got a shed load of ferrite dust now. Heck yes I do. I'm just going to clean up all these wires because it looks freaking weird. Plus also, they actually count towards your base parts, which... yeah, you get a certain amount of base parts before you max out how much you can actually build, and it's across saves and stuff. I don't know whether that's increased now that we've got increased save files. Who knows? Have no idea. There's probably some clever clogs out there that's put it on Reddit or something. Not that I've looked into it. Right, okay, now I just go back into edit mode, and now I can build a wall, and you can see there I can build 13. So I deleted 13 to build 13. And all I'm going to do is build this maybe, 4 high? Yeah, 4 high, 2 wide, so that's 8 panels that you need. Then I'm going to put on a roof, which is like another 2 panels. And then I'm just going to build a little side area. And you don't have to be too specific with the side area, but it's just to stop you from going off-piste. But you shouldn't do anyway, not with these metal walls. They're pretty darn freaking solid anyway. But I'm just going to put one over there, and I'm going to make it look fairly cool. So people looking at it will be like, what's that all about? So they won't really know what it's about, unless you've watched my video, and then you know exactly what this is for. This is a Rocket Man sort of catch. And this is something that Scottish Rod put out a video on during the first expeditions, and it's something I've used in every single one that's got the Rocket Man badge, and it works a freaking treat. So yeah, Scottish Rod, nice find. Righto, so you can just fly up here. Now there are other ways to pop this badge as well. You can just find like a natural rock and just stick 1 panel or 2 panels to make a roof, and do the same thing and just fly against the rock face. So you don't even have to build this. Or you can even terrain manipulate down into the ground, then across a bit, then dig up, but not through the surface. So you've got like yourself a little tunnel-y hole, and just fly up and bounce against the top of the ceiling in there. And it does the same thing as well. As long as you've got your face against some sort of solid surface, you pop the Rocket Man badge. And if you select the badge, it actually tells you how many seconds you're actually doing it for. So it's really freaking easy to get the Rocket Man badge, so we pop that while we're here as well. Excellent. Now I'm just going to upload this base, so everything is in the server. So if you do want to use that wall, it's going to be there now. Now, we did talk about Herox in the previous episode, and I managed to get Herox in the previous episode, and I showed you exactly how I did that. But I'm going to show you how to get... Oh, yeah, I'll put the coordinates on the screen just a moment ago. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to get Herox using the large refiner as well, people. So my large refiner, if you follow the actual wires, because I haven't hidden the wires, follow the wires, it will go to a battery, then it goes through the ground, just sort of go in the rough direction of where that battery is pointing. You should see the opposite side. And then you should see all my harvesters and collectors. There you're going to get a massive stack of copper, and if you haven't already popped the badge for getting all the resource out of the ground through automation, it should pop that badge for you. But not only that, I've got a large refiner sitting there, which I might put in some sort of little hut to protect it from the storm. But if you wanted to create Herox from scratch, there we go, there's my... I'm going to nick that carbon, that copper, because it turns into a freaking chromatic metal. But by the time you get here, there'll be a load more there. So yeah, if you do want to create Herox, there is some steps that you need to do. So here we go. I've put my refiner inside of a little room to negate the storm, so you can happily refine there as much as you like. First, you need to do some murdication. Or you can feed the creatures and get Fecium. This also works with Fecium. So Fecium and Pugnium, or Mordite and Pugnium, is going to make gold. So that's one essential item to make the Herox. Oh great, my freaking inventory is full. Let's just delete the last remaining Gravitino ball I've got there. And yeah, let's get this. So we've got the Mordite. Right, take this freaking animal. Yes, you're not going far, are you? So he's going to die. Die diddly die. And that's also alerted the Sentinels, which is good, because you need the Pugnium. So killing the animals is the best way to alert the Sentinels. And you're probably going to need a bolt caster to take these little critters out. Make sure you got some free inventory space, which I didn't freaking check to see if I've got free inventory space. So I'm probably going to waste that Pugnium. I need to murder some more Sentinels, but everyone loves murdering Sentinels. Well, I do. Right, so let's get rid of the meaty chunks. Boom. And you know what? I'll get rid of something else that I don't really need. I'll get rid of the remaining stack of carbon. Right, let's jump down into the hole. Oh, where the fudge are they? They are in the hole, aren't they? Yes, they are. They're below me. How do the Sentinels get in there? Right, okay, fine. We'll go kill the Sentinels. Take this, Sentinel Scourge. So here we go. I'm going to blow this Sentinel up. Lovely. And I should get a Pugnium. That's what I'm after. You don't need a great deal of it. So as long as you've got like some Mordite and Pugnium, when you put it together, it's actually 1-to-1. So it's not too bad on the exchange rate for gold. And we don't need a lot of gold to make the Herox. So it's all good. So here we go. Let's go and make that into gold, because that's the first essential item that you need to make your Herox. So like I say, kill a creature, kill a Sentinel that turns up. Simple as that. Head on over to your refiner. You can do this in a medium refiner because it's only 2 pieces. So you don't need a large refiner, but the large refiner actually unlocks quite early on in the actual mission badges. I'll show you where it is. It's in phase 2, I think. So here we go. Let's put in the Pugnium. Lovely. And now all we need is the Mordite. Where are you, lovely Mordite? There you are. Put that in there. I'm going to get 29 gold. That's more than enough. Lovely. In fact, I think we might even be able to make a stack of 5 Herox from this. Oh yeah, I know, freaking insane. Right, so brilliant. We've got our gold on the bake. Lovely. Let's just take that out. Let's just throw that into our exosuit. Boom. Now, what I need is ammonia. Now, ammonia is pretty hard to make, but luckily enough, there is massive, great big deposits of ammonia just sitting on this planet. So yeah, I could just run over and grab some, but I've already grabbed some. I've got some in my inventory space. So there we go. You just go dig it up with your terrain manipulator, and you should have got that in phase 1. So here we go. Let's get rid of that. So if I now put in my ammonia, there we go, bang. And if I put in the gold that I just baked, bang. And yeah, well, I've got 471 gold there, so it's quite a lot more than, you know, the odd bit that we just had earlier. And then if I get myself my ionized cobalt and put that in, there we are. Yeah, so easy as. And I'm making myself a shed load of Herox. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to leave that inside my large refiner. And yeah, I gave you the coordinates earlier. I don't know whether it's going to be there if you come here. In fact, I'm fairly sure it's not, unless you actually join my game and I'm online at the same time, then it will be. So I don't think it's going to be there, but there we go. I don't really need it. I was just showing you it as a demonstration. I'd leave it there just by chance. But there we go. It's on phase 2, and it's that one where you've got to tunnel underground, fear of the sun. So hopefully you've already popped that badge. You've already got your large refiner sort of blueprint to just put down a large refiner on a planet. Job's a good one. Yeah, we'll put down a base computer, claim it, stick it there. Done. Easy peasy, lemon-y squeezy to make your Herox. And I don't even think you need the blueprint for the Herox to actually craft it inside of your large refiner. Just put those 3 items in, it should work for you. Heck yes, nice little tip. Anyhows, now pressing on, we've just got to go to, well, we've already popped the Hills Are Alive, and we've got the rocket boot planned, I guess we have, lovely. And yeah, we've also got the Rocket Man one that we could probably pop, but I think my inventory is going to be fairly full to the brim at the moment, isn't it? Right, cool, let's just check my order. You know what, I could just put, yeah, it is, my inventory is full. Inventory full! Right, so I'm just going to stick down my teleporter. And I'm going to put it here, and I'm just going to wire it in, because I just deleted my old teleporter on my old base, didn't I? Let's just jump in my ship and out of my ship, create an autosave, coolio, and yeah, let's put down a teleporter. We'll put it somewhere near to these pylons, down near to my Rocket Man wall. Yes, let's put it right next to my Rocket Man wall. Awesome. So yeah, let's stick that. Down here, need a green state, we've got a green state, bang, we've got ourselves a teleporter, swap to wire mode, and link it up to a pylon. There we go, pylon power, connectamondo, chicka boom boom, chicka pow pow. Right, I'm just going to jump inside of that teleporter, well, upload my base first, obviously, and then jump back up to the station, because it's on my teleporter list. Awesome, and then we can just sell off all the things I don't need. I make a schoolboy error here, though. I go and sell my Gravitino balls, and I needed them to fix part of my engine. Oopsie! But I've still got quite a lot of that ionized cobalt, so we're all good anyhow. Righto, so let's just jump over to here. And yeah, well, I'm just getting some planetary maps. So I got 10 of the sort of planetary settlement-y type maps, hoping I can find an abandoned building in the next phase. So yeah, because I need to get some larval cores. Larval cores, Gravitino balls, and the ionized cobalt to fix my warp drive for the next phase. But we're going to do that next episode, so I'll see you for that. But what I would say is none of these badges are popping the Diplo chunks. Or the giant eggs. Even though I had people tell me that just before Expedition 4, they managed to get these items from popping the different badges. But yeah, I've gone through all of these now, looking at the rewards, and I'm not seeing them anywhere. Anyway, let's just claim all of these that I need to claim. So it's a little odd. So here we go, let's claim this one. Brilliant. Yeah, see, if I hover over some of the others, I'm not getting them, am I? There's no cooking ingredients at all in this now. However, they did change the rewards, well, how you pop the rewards, because before you got all those ingredients as soon as you found a trading post. They stopped that now. So, yeah, they have messed around with stuff. So maybe Diplo chunks and the giant Diplo eggs were there as a reward at some point, but I can't even find it on the wiki now. But I know I got given a load of cooking ingredients that I just deleted because it took up my inventory space, and people have confirmed it inside of my live chat and inside of my comments that they managed to get the Diplo chunks and the giant eggs, but I'm not getting them, people. No, I'm not. But anyway, awesome. If you know exactly where they are, please leave it in the comments. Goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.